Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In the last episode we cleared out the relay station, and we could go back and deliver that quest, but I'm kind of thinking that we should collect other quests as well, since we have multiple side quests. There is one thing that I'm a bit puzzled about. You see these shiny backgrounds on certain weapons. I assume that that means that they are unique weapons. But then you have this thing called the vermin, which to me strikes me as this might be a unique weapon, but it might just be the brand name of the specific gun. Like it says the most powerful pistol on the colonies. So that might be my mistake, but I think that this indicates a unique item, but I'm not sure. I'll look into it. I did a bit of rearranging. I gave the vicar an officer's spine, which does 137 corrosion damage instead of the plasma cutter. It's not that it's a huge difference, but enough that also the green looks cooler. As for Parvati, I swapped out her impact hammer with the silencer. Also could have been called the Speedy Bleedy. So yeah, but what I was going to do was actually check the journal, the quests, and okay, so this is something about weapons. Silent voices, we've done that, and we need to return to Edna. The distress signal is back on... Oh, we need to view the distress signal recording on your ship. But we also have a quest on Scylla. Let's play off the distress signal. No idea where we do that. Yeah, hello Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
What? Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, I guess that means that magic terminal entries might have appeared now. Wait. I vaguely remember reading about Sam in there. Okay, I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
That was painful. Right. Play my favorite song. Even know what that is?
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Slightly regret that. I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I like that he included the gnashing teeth in his distress call. Talk to you later, Ada.
See you soon, Captain.
The Roseway. Where that? Ah, right. Let's go to Scylla. Just change the question to the solution vital.
Destination reached. Scylla.
That looks very hospitable. Okay. How much money do we have? 12,000. Okay. So let's
Stay safe
transition.
out there.
We'll bring the Vicar and Parvati. Gee. This looks like a very interesting place.
Real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. I never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here.
Oh, okay. Where are we going? Well, I made a decision that we're going this way. Oh. This is inside a force field thing. That's clever. Sea and Peace fundable edibles. I'm fine. Okay. Let's take the elevator up and have a look at what's up here.
Outlaws? Dead ahead?
Why is it we find fights every place we go?
Outlaws? Up here?
Shh.
Oh, indeed.
A fine hit, Captain!
Nice one!
I'm slightly surprised that there are outlaws. Ouch. Okay, so the Vicar is down, but he's already back up. Faded broadsheet. A corner of the faded broadsheet is reserved for a Circus Time sponsored advertisement. Circus Time announces Primal Performance Tour, come one, come all. Circus Time is about to turn your community into a circus town. Our patented Primal performers can dance, sing, eat, and dance. Want to feed the Primals? 2 bits for a bag of sprat tails. To take one home? Ask our lawyers. There's a footnote here. Under no circumstances should primals leave their enclosure. Primals will consume human flesh. Unattended primals should be reported to the nearest Circus Time authority. Do not expose primals to gunfire, loud noises, or harsh language of any kind. Primal musk is toxic and mildly corrosive. Do not submerge body parts in primal musk. Circus Time employees will never instruct guests to interact with primal musk ever. Back to the text. Want to be part of the meet and greet retreat? Look into pricing for our premium Primal pack. Keep your eyes to the sky. Primals are coming. You know, I'm not sure if I actually like that. It sounds ominous. Workbench.
So many dead, so few graves.
Indeed.
A lonely place to die. In 1,000 years, they'll still be lying out here.
Indeed. Pick up colorful lights, okay. Oh, it's sublight thugs. Ah, they're doing a salvage operation.
Down they go!
Rabbit sprouts. They're so cute. But we can't have them eating us. Not sure what I want the festive lights for. Like, is it a quest item? Colorful lights. This might look nice in one of the crew rooms on the Unreliable, okay. So we also are going to decorate the crew rooms. Ringmaster's log. Circus time Primal performers. Predictably, our Primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction we hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. The first and second recovery teams never returned. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I'm management. Architect erased them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. I'm leaving this journal with the ship in case we don't return. To any Circus Time employees reading this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus Time supervisors. Our plans to present the Primal performers were premature. These creatures cannot be tamed. The next time marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them lead the damned thing. So, yeah, that is a pretty strong evidence that we are going to face primals here. That's a substantial amount of loot. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. How exactly do we get back out of here? Okay. Oh. So if there are primals here, we probably should be careful because, you know, primals, they aren't exactly our friends.
Here we go. Nice one.
Of course we are. These aren't really the dangerous enemies that we'll be facing here, I suspect. That really does look like a very impressive building. Mega Primal. And Primal Brutes. Ravager. You know, let me just save the game. Cripple. Cripple. If you guys can take care of...
Can't get past that armor.
Ow.
This is bad. Armor's too strong. Here.
Yeah, this is not going to go well. At all. Ow. Ow. Whoa, thank you. Save. Ouch. And more ouch. What's this? Captain's log, independent freighter, getaway sticks. I wanted to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky, so I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head, at least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me, like they knew exactly which route I'd take. What a way to end a career. That's cute. Some more energy cells. I really hope we don't meet any more mega primals, because that thing was nasty.
What was that? What was that? No! Stay! Ah!
Outlaws is fine. Level up. Ah, there's a friendly person there. Probably a prisoner. It's important to loot stuff first, though. Loot comes above anything else. Okay, so let's save the game and talk to this fellow.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Mm-hmm. Captain Arian, I take it.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Mm-hmm. You ought to be thanking me. You're lucky you're alive.
Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards.
What an... Okay. Let's... think very carefully. That's what we'll do. We could always get tech, or we could get dialogue. I think we'll get dialogue. Probably should equip combat armor instead of what I'm wearing right now. Also put 5 points into stealth. Seems fine, except then we can probably don some riot armor. Can we sort this by... Yeah, that works. 4 armor, 5, 9, 9. Ooh. That looks nice. How about the armor on you guys? I mean, you probably could use some better armor. Don't need you to have stealth. And then the Vicar. Let's give him back. What does that look like? Yeah, let's give him back his Vicar clothes now that we have this protective clothing with safety harness. That does basically the same thing as that one. As for the helmet, let's give him that. I'm wondering if... because this looks like a rather primal behemoth. Anything else down here? There we go. That's very sneaky of you.
Everyone all right?
Spacer's choice found a flaw in you. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Affects mind attributes -1. No. Mind attributes. I mean, that's like these. That's not ideal. They are already reduced because of something, and I'm not sure what. Probably the end damage or whatever. Yeah, good. Do we get more attribute points, I wonder? So this is the terraformer. Surely there must be some more loot around here. It doesn't seem like there is.
This is a monument to man's intelligence and strength.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
She does have a point. Okay, so we're nearing this settlement, or whatever it is. More primals. As you might have been able to deduce, I am not a huge fan of these primals. Okay, so where's the thing that's throwing stuff?
That's the last of them.
Good. I seem to be struck on the head again. Nothing to worry about though. Will not affect my performance. Ah, more of them. Outlaw striker.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Well, it is useful that I can hit them from this distance, while they run down and attack them.
Our body's hurt. Someone hit.
That should take care of that. So this is just the road. I hear primals. Kinda hoping it isn't a mega primal. Primal Brute, Primal Behemoth, Primal Ravager. Okay, let's take out the Brute.
Hope you're ready for a fight, Captain. Got him!
Down they go!
Can't get past that armor.
Somehow I feel that I have the Behemoth right behind me. Yes, yes. Now die. Thank you. I question the sanity of whomever decided that trying to tame these things were a good idea. That might be judgmental of me, and maybe I sound yeah. You get the point. I'll still stick with the theory or the opinion. Now what does that icon down on the bottom mean? I have a slight feeling it means that the weapon is damaged. Isn't there like a ladder or something to get up? Well, there isn't anything of interest there anyway, so... Let's get back to the road.
What a cozy little mining outpost. Deserted, but quaint.
Wouldn't the quiet get to you? Knowing there's nobody out there? No one at all?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Here we go!
We're not getting through.
There are plenty of things here.
That's one down. Oh!
We're not getting through! Get past that armor!
They're both down. Oh well. I can handle it too. So, there's a general store. Thinking I should probably get one of these heavy armors for the Vicar. Let's buy one of those actually. Can sell the junk. Okay. This place has definitely seen its better days. I do wonder, how is my reputation with these spacers people? Still 100% negative. That doesn't appear to be changing anytime soon. I hope I can change it though. That it? Oh, that's disappointing. Spard. This is a TNL's exotic assets. Magazine and site. Nah. There's a door we can go in. No, we can't go in because it's sealed. Is there another entrance? Might be that we require a quest or something to go inside there. Wouldn't surprise me. We can return here if we need to. We've basically cleared out everything anyway, so... Unless of course there is something inside this building that unlocks the door for us. Oh, found a science weapon. Jock Weapons R&D Department. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage, and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high. So, okay, what is this science weapon? A mandibular rearranger. So we need science skill for that, okay. Here's some stuff, there's a terminal. Just checking to see if we've got everything and then we'll do the terminal. Hephaestus Geological Survey Site Supervisor Terminal. Of course there is finds messages. Message 1, preliminary survey results. From Thackeray B, Site Supervisor, to Evers L. The subject is Scylla, preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Thackeray. Then we have status report on day 127. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired and it's busy churning out O2 again. You have to send one loaded with seed stock. Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're still getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think we'd be over it by now. Thackeray. And then we have status report on day 268. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drillbit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites with the former dome has run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you arranged for some Circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. Thackeray. Yeah. And then we have denial of site relocation. Thackeray, your request for site relocation on that useless rock is denied. You've had... yeah, this is from Needham. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen, and Evers is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about Primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit, do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you, one of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are a cool 170 degrees Celsius. You'll love it. Needham. And we have the logs. Happy birthday, Julia. A visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I'd try and get you drunk with the latest Rizzo's concoction. You'd turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as an earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey, I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Hope. Whoever named that damned ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry, I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me on Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive. Then there's a reminder to ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info on this Sublight company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship. No corporate branding or colors. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Some interesting items for sale though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damned thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Okay, so there's no key card or anything to get us inside the other building, which means that I assume that getting in there is something that we need to...
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Quest for. I think there was a workbench over in that building. It wasn't inside, then at least it is either inside. Oh, it's bathroom. And it's on the outside. Go. Because I think we need to repair the equip. Oh, and also this one. Yeah, the icon disappeared, so that icon then is assuredly meaning that you need to repair your gun. So the final thing that we need to do on Scylla is the little area down there, which of course had primals. Brute and Behemoth.
Who would like to die first?
Let's maim that guy. Blind that guy. Cripple. Run.
Pass that armor.
That didn't work.
Come on. Hurry up.
Get past that armor.
Better heal.
I don't think that's working.
Everyone all right?
There we go. There's one more of them. I don't know if there's actually anything here, but clearing out the asteroid in its entirety probably a laudable goal. However, on that note, oh gods. No. Just no. So on that note, we are going to end the episode. So thank you all so very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.